lot is changing at Disney World in 2026. So today we're putting everything in one place. The changes, the updates, things you actually need to know about planning your Disney World vacation to ensure you stay one step ahead of everyone else in the parks. Up next. Welcome aboard. I'm Don B from Eat, Sleep, Disney. And with 2026 shaping up to be a big transition year for Walt Disney World, we have the updated insider tips and tricks you'll want to know before you finalize your plans. And there's one big change that will affect many individuals visiting Disney World, especially if you plan to fly. Starting on February 1st of 2026, travelers flying within the United States must present a real ID or another acceptable form of identification at TSA checkpoints. If you don't have a real ID or acceptable ID, TSA does offer an option called Confirm ID, which allows you to pay a $45 fee so TSA can attempt to verify your identity. This process can take extra time and it's not guaranteed. So if you're traveling to Walt Disney World in 2026, the simplest option is to make sure you have a real ID or acceptable ID well before you travel so your trip starts smoothly. If you're flying Southwest Airlines and staying at a participating Disney Valley resort, Disney offers airport luggage transfer service. Your checked bags are delivered directly to your resort, allowing you to head straight to Disney without stopping at baggage claim. Participating resorts include Disney's All-Star Movies, All-Star Music, All-Star Sports, Pop Century, and Art of Animation. This is especially helpful on arrival day if you want to maximize your time or are traveling with kids. You can also take advantage of the service on checkout day, leaving your bags at your hotel and having them go straight to the airport. Minivan airport transportation is available in 2026, but it's limited and expensive. This service is only available to guests staying at select Disney Deluxe resorts and must be booked through the Lyft app. And it typically costs around $199 each way, plus tax. Minivans include car seats and offer direct drop-off at resorts, but this is not a last-minute option and should be planned and budgeted well in advance. Honestly, odds are you can get better rates with a typical shared ride, but for larger families or those who value the predictable quality and service of minivans, this is a nice option. In 2026, Disney Resort guests do receive free water park entry on their check-in day, but this perk is different than it was in 2025. This benefit is only available May 26th through September 8th of 2026. So if you arrive early in the day, this can be a great way to start your vacation without using a theme park ticket. With fan favorites returning, certain attractions closed, and construction seemingly everywhere, you're going to need extra time in Walt Disney World. Well, let's be honest, Walt Disney World is a massive resort for theme parks, water parks, and Disney Springs. So to experience everything in 2026 without feeling rushed, you should plan for a 5 to 7 day trip. This gives you enough time to visit all the parks, ride your favorite attractions, perhaps even ride them a few extra times depending on when you visit, and catch daily and nighttime entertainment. If you have the time and the funds for a more relaxing vacation, it's a good idea to plan a resort day where you skip the parks and enjoy your hotel. Now, on the flip side, with so much happening in Disney World in 2026, it is tempting to try to fit in as many attractions and activities as possible, but planning every minute of your trip can lead to burnout. Make sure to schedule some downtime, whether that's midday breaks, a slower morning, or a more relaxed meal, or an early evening. That downtime can help you enjoy the experience instead of racing through it. Given 2026 is a transition year with new attractions opening, some closed, when you plan your visit will have a big impact on everything from crowd levels to your dining strategy. Spring 2026 brings some of the biggest ride reopenings of the year. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad returns with a fully replaced track and new show elements inspired by the original Rainbow Caverns mine train, making this a true upgrade, not just routine maintenance. Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin also reopens with major gameplay improvements, including handheld blasters, interactive targets, and a new opening scene. Frozen Ever After at Epcot gets new animatronics with true-to-screen faces, meaning queues for this line will be even longer than usual. Spring visitors get the benefit of these upgrades before the full impact of summer crowds sets in, but you will miss some of the big new additions coming to other parks later this year. Summer 2026 is when many of the biggest changes come online, but it's also the most complex time to visit. Rock and Roller Coaster reopens with its new Muppets theme, keeping the same coaster layout with an entirely new storyline and show experience. Hollywood Studios also debuts The Magic of Disney Animation, bringing back Animation Academy, new interactive spaces, and a refreshed Animation Courtyard. At Epcot, Soarin' Around the World becomes Soarin' Across America, starting Memorial Day weekend. Disney has not announced how long this limited-time version will run, making summer a key window to experience it. Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run receives its Mandalorian and Grogu update in late May 2026, adding more interactivity, replay value, and a new mission storyline. Families visiting in summer will also see Bluey and Bingo arrive at Animal Kingdom's conservation station. Summer offers the most new experiences, but also the highest crowds and heat, so pacing and strategy matter. This is where smart planning makes the biggest difference. In a construction-heavy year like 2026, saving time isn't about rushing. It's about using the park strategically so you're spending more time enjoying attractions and less time waiting, backtracking, or stuck in lines. If you're staying at a Disney World Resort hotel, you have access to early theme park entry. This exclusive hotel guest perk allows you to enter any of the 4 Disney theme parks 30 minutes before they officially open in the morning. This means that you'll have first dibs on the most popular rides in the parks, so plan ahead. Tackling the rides that usually have the longest lines early in the day can save you a lot of time. It's tempting to try to fit in as many attractions and activities as possible, but you want to avoid planning every minute of your trip. It's important to take breaks, relax, and enjoy the experience. Make sure to schedule some downtime, whether it's a midday break or a leisurely meal, to avoid burnout. Many guests start leaving the parks before they officially close, so the last hour can be one of the best times to ride popular attractions with shorter wait times. Disney doesn't close attraction lines until the park closes, which means you can hop in line even if it's 1 minute before closing. This often leads to shorter waits and a calmer end to the night. Book dining reservations for off-peak times, like mid-afternoon instead of traditional dinner hours. Availability is often better, and ride wait times frequently drop when most guests are eating. Souvenir shopping can eat up a surprising amount of time during the day, especially when wait times are already high. Instead of stopping to shop throughout the day, save your souvenir shopping for the end of the night. The shops along Main Street, USA typically stay open for up to an hour after the park officially closes, which means you can browse and make purchases without sacrificing ride time. This keeps your daytime hours focused on attractions and lets crowds thin out before you leave. If you're watching the fireworks at Magic Kingdom, the best place to view them is from Main Street, USA, since the show involves special projection effects all the way down the street that you'll miss if you stand too close to the castle. And for Epcot's show, try watching from the bridge between the UK and France pavilions for the best view. Florida heat is no joke, especially in the summer. Plan indoor attractions during the hottest parts of the day. Attractions like Carousel of Progress, Mickey's PhilharMagic, and Monsters, Inc. Laugh Lore offer air-conditioned breaks while still keeping you moving through the park. One of the best ways to save time and avoid long lines is by using single rider lines. These lines are often much shorter than standby queues, and are a great option if you don't mind splitting up your group. Rides that commonly offer single riders include Test Track, Expedition Everest, Rock and Roller Coaster, Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run, and occasionally Rise of the Resistance. Lightning lanes can still be useful, but they are not equally valuable in every park. Magic Kingdom tends to benefit the most as it has the most attractions. Hollywood Studios can be worth it on busy days because it has the most in-demand attractions. Animal Kingdom often doesn't justify the cost, especially with construction reducing the number of attractions. At Epcot, Lightning lanes become more valuable once Frozen Ever After and Soarin' Across America are both open. You can tap into Lightning Lane attractions up to 5 minutes before your window starts and up to 15 minutes after it ends. So if your window is 2 to 3 p.m., you can actually scan in at 1:55 p.m. or as late as 3:15 p.m. Know which bus routes can get you to your resort, even if they require a little extra walking. For example, Disney's Art of Animation Resort and Disney's Pop Century Resort are connected by a bridge, and Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort has a walking path to Disney's Riviera Resort. If the line for the hotel you're staying at is long, consider taking a bus to the other resort and just walking a few extra steps back to your room to save time. When it comes to saving money at Disney World, not all tips are created equal. Before you worry about tiny hacks, focus on the things that have the biggest impact on your overall trip costs. These are the strategies that actually move the needle. It's true, prices are up again in 2026, but doesn't mean you have to pay the list price. Disney often offers discounts on hotel rooms and park tickets, especially during the off-season. Before booking, always check for promotions. And if you already have a trip booked, when a new discount is released, contact Disney to see if it can be applied to your reservation. However, the simplest way to ensure you're getting the best deal possible is by working with an authorized Disney vacation planner. Now, if you're a subscriber to this channel, you know that we love working with our travel partner, Mousefan Travel. Our travel consultant, Blair, navigates all the options and makes sure we get the best available price and helps ensure we take advantage of any promotions or inclusions. So scan their QR code or use our exclusive link in the description to get your free no obligation quote and book your next trip with Mousefan Travel. Many wholesale retailers like Costco or BJ Wholesale offer discounted Disney gift cards. You can often save money by purchasing discounted Disney gift cards and using them to pay for your hotel, tickets, food, or souvenirs. Plus, if you have a Target Red Card, you can use it to save 5% off Disney gift cards at Target and use them to pay off your Disney vacation package. For a $5,000 trip, that is $250 in savings. Grocery delivery services like Instacart, Walmart Plus, and Amazon Fresh can deliver directly to your Disney World Resort hotel. Stock up on breakfast items, snacks, and bottled water for a fraction of park prices. Most services deliver within 2 hours, and you can schedule delivery before you even arrive. We recommend planning to be at your hotel when the delivery arrives, though Disney's Bell services or luggage assistance will deliver to your room for a $6 fee per delivery. A full meal at Disney World is going to cost you at least $10 and in most cases more. But there's an easy way to save on dining that most people don't think about. Disney has some of the best food, but even better snacks, and some of them are huge. So instead of opting for chicken nuggets and fries that cost you $15, grab a Mickey pretzel for $7.25. You can also order from the kids menu at quick service locations regardless of your age and get a filling meal for less. Souvenirs inside the parks are expensive and impulse buying adds up quickly. Consider buying Disney merchandise before your trip at places like Target, Walmart, Amazon, or the Disney Store. Pack the souvenirs in your luggage and surprise your kids once you arrive. You'll save money and avoid spending valuable park time shopping. Saving money at Disney World doesn't mean cutting the fun. When you focus on the big expenses first, you free up room in your budget for the experiences that matter most. Dining is one of the biggest stress points of a Disney World trip, but it doesn't have to be. The key in 2026 is to treat dining as a system, not a scramble. If you're planning on dining at any table service restaurants, reservations can be made up to 60 days in advance, and some of the most popular restaurants fill up quickly. Set a calendar reminder for your dining window so you're ready to book as soon as it opens. If you don't get what you want right away, keep checking back. People cancel reservations all the time, and availability often opens up in the days leading up to your trip or even the day of. Remember, Disney Resort guests can make reservations for the entire length of the stay at the 60-day mark. So schedule those hard-to-get dining reservations toward the end of your trip for greater availability. Many Disney Springs restaurants and Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin Hotel dining locations can be booked through OpenTable, sometimes even earlier than the 60-day Disney window. This is a great way to snag reservations before the rush, or find more availability than Disney offers through their website and My Disney Experience app. Plus, OpenTable reservations typically don't require a credit card guarantee or charge no-show fees. Several newer venues are worth prioritizing in 2026, including Geo 82 at Epcot, the Beacon Barrel at Magic Kingdom, and Wailulu Bar and Grill at the Polynesian. These locations accept reservations and tend to book up quickly, so timing matters. You can mobile order your food from nearly every quick service restaurant at Disney World through the My Disney Experience app, and we recommend that you do. All you have to do is download the app, find the restaurant, select the pickup time, and place your order. Once your pickup window starts, your food will be ready and waiting for you, so you don't have to stand in the long lines to order. Plus, you can mobile order your food as soon as you enter the park, so you can schedule your dining times for later in the day, and if your plans change, you can usually adjust the pickup window. If you're using Disney's mobile order feature, you can click the button to have Disney start preparing your food up to 5 minutes before your pickup window starts, or 5 minutes after your pickup window ends. This means that you can get your food even sooner if you're already close by, and you don't have to stress if you're running a little late. Eat when others ride and ride when others eat. Booking meals at off-peak times improves reservation availability and often coincides with lower ride wait times across the parks. Staying hydrated is important, especially in the Florida heat. Luckily, you don't have to spend the $3.50 plus on bottled water at Disney World. You can get free cups of water at any quick service restaurant or snack stand that serves fountain drinks. Just ask a cast member for a cup of water, and they'll be happy to provide it. There are also water refill stations located in all 4 theme parks, the resorts, and Disney Springs. Pack a refillable water bottle for every member of your family so you never go thirsty. Where you stay and how you get around Disney World plays a huge role in how smooth your trip feels. In 2026, convenience matters more than ever. If you're staying on property, choose a hotel closest to the parks you plan to visit most. For example, guests who spend a lot of time at Magic Kingdom benefit from monorail resorts, while Epcot-focused trips work well with boardwalk area hotels. The more transportation options your hotel offers, the easier your days will be. Disney offers free transportation for resort guests, including buses, boats, monorails, and the Disney Skyliner. Each park has different access points, so knowing which transportation method works best for your plans saves time and frustration. Completing mobile check-in through the My Disney Experience app allows you to head straight to your room once it's ready. Your phone or Magic Band becomes your room key, which means no front desk stop is required. Every Disney World resort has guest laundry rooms, usually near pools, with washers and dryers for $3 each. This means you can pack lighter for longer trips. DVC villas with 1+ bedrooms have in-room washers and dryers. And you can even get text alerts when your cycle is complete via the Laundry View system. If you're driving to the parks, use the car locator feature in the My Disney Experience app to save your parking location. This small step can save a lot of time and frustration at the end of a long day. A little preparation goes a long way when it comes to staying comfortable and stress-free at Disney World. You'll be using your phone constantly for Lightning Lane reservations, mobile ordering, checking wait times, taking photos, and navigating the My Disney Experience app. Your battery will drain fast, and a dead phone can derail your entire day. So bring a portable phone charger that holds plenty of power. Consider fuel rods. Disney has swap-out stations throughout the parks where you can exchange dead ones for fully charged fuel rods at no extra cost. The Florida sun can be brutal. Pack a rechargeable handheld fan with multiple speeds. Some even double as a power bank. Cooling towels are also an option that you can freshen up with cold water. Both take up minimal space, but can make a huge difference during 12-hour park days. Florida weather is unpredictable. Sun and rainstorms can roll through even on clear forecast days. So pack ponchos or a compact umbrella. And actually, we pack both. Ponchos protect your clothing completely, while umbrellas keep rain out of your face. Also, bring Ziploc bags to protect your phone, wallet, and valuables on water rides or during thunderstorms. Florida's intense sun can quickly lead to painful burns year-round, even on cloudy days. Pack a broad-spectrum sunscreen with at least SPF 30 and reapply every couple hours. Don't just keep it in your hotel room. Bring the sunscreen in your park bag for easy reapplication throughout the day. Pair it with quality sunglasses to protect your eyes during long days in the sun. Disney does sell both, but at a huge markup, so bringing your own saves money and prevents discomfort. With thousands of daily visitors, keeping your hands clean is essential. Bring a small bottle of hand sanitizer for quick access after touching ride handrails or before snacks. Unfortunately, Disney's dispensers aren't always filled or conveniently located. Families with young children, temporary safety tattoos or wristbands with your phone number provide crucial peace of mind. Some families also use AirTag wristbands to track children's locations in real time. Now, we know that was a lot, and you might still feel a little overwhelmed. That's why we want to send you a copy of our Ultimate Disney World Planning Guide, recently updated for 2026, covering all of this and more. It's everything we wish we knew before our first park visit. Plus, you get printable checklists and budget worksheets that will keep you organized from booking to park entry. It's 50 pages of honest advice that can save you time and money. So scan the QR code on screen or click the exclusive link down in the description and we'll send you this ultimate planning guide today. And of course, we have plenty of other great Disney World planning tips and tricks videos right here on YouTube to help ensure you stay one step ahead of everyone else in the parks.